What's up, guys? It's Dr. O, and welcome to the brand new Innovative Dental. We're 2 weeks away from our opening, so I thought I'd take you inside and give you a quick little tour, show you what we've been doing the last few months. So enjoy. All right, so welcome inside the main lobby of our brand new office here in Springfield. Here is the big display that will show lifestyle photos of our patients, and it's all real before and after type stuff we'll put on there. Also, we've got a large seating space for new and existing patients out here in the main lobby. That should be pretty comfortable. A check-in desk that'll be right over here, and then an elevator for those that will need that to get to the second floor. And to kind of clear things up, there's 2 floors here. The first floor is the general treatment, and it's going to be composed of 20 chairs, 10 on the south wing, I'll show you in a minute, and 10 on the north wing. And then there is an upstairs portion of our office that has a cosmetic and implant center, and then 8 chairs that are designed for ortho and Invisalign, so braces and Invisalign. So that's how the office is broken out, and then we have offices on the second floor, north side. So I'll show you through that. I'm going to make this fairly quick because I know we're going to do a nice big long reveal that'll have all the details and probably shot a little bit more professionally than me just holding a camera. But this way we can give some excitement for our opening in just a couple of weeks. So there is the main stairway that goes upstairs to our second floor. And then I know there's a lot of people that love our beverages, coffee, cookies, all that good stuff. So we made sure that we put in a nice place for all of you. It's right here and then right over there. So we've got the beverages taken care of. Then this is where we're gonna have our restrooms over there. And then right here, they're working on it. It's for the little kids. So it's gonna be a little projection room that's gonna have a projector that shoots to the ground and allows us for kids to play like games on the floor. There's 100 different games, so that'll be kind of cool, right? Yeah, kind of unique, innovative technology. This is our main hallway down through the middle of our office, and it has basically it breaks down into a second waiting space. And I think what people will really like about that is if you're not like wanting to sit out here where it's big and bright, and there's a little bit more cozy space back here. So there'll be a see-through fireplace. Ooh, you can see through now. I took it off so you can see through. And then there'll be seating on both sides here, and then a little bit of seating in the middle. 3D x-rays. So in our office, we do a lot of implants. We do braces and Invisalign, and we use 3D technology to really help us do great dentistry. I would encourage you, if you're not going to an office that uses 3D, you probably should consider that. It's really important. 3D x-rays make a huge difference in the quality of care we can provide. So let's go ahead and go down the first, or this is gonna be the side. This is our checkout desk, by the way. So on this side, this is our south hallway. This is where we'll be opening up first for treatment. 10 chairs down this hallway, and then we've got a couple. By the way, if you have questions while I'm going through, just write them in the comment section. If you think this is pretty cool and you're excited about our brand new office, give it a thumbs up, subscribe if you haven't already. We're definitely excited to get back to talking a lot about dentistry because there's some really cool ways that you can help people these days with the amazing technology and strategies that we have to help people get healthy with their smile. So that's what this channel is about. We're creating a new channel for dental professionals called Rheostat. Rheostat is going to be fantastic for those who are wanting to learn how to advance their level, their game with how they're providing dentistry, and we're going to help people be able to provide better level of care and change the world of dentistry. So that's what we're all about. So, all right, back to the Innovative Dental tour here. So these are our massage chair room here, and then we've got a couple treatment planning rooms for like having those discussions about the cost of care and getting you scheduled. So we've got that covered. And then now you can see our outdoor patio. I think I just saw, yeah, they're out there working right now. So this is on a Saturday. By the way, this is like Saturday, it's Halloween. This is October 31st. So there you go. I'll try to post this maybe today or tomorrow. But these are our new chairs. These are Dentsply Sirona treatment centers. I've had a lot of people ask. So they're a new type of chair. They're super sleek, very nice and clean. They're also one of the cleanest, I think they are the cleanest chair. So they are able to take the infection rate or the amount of bacteria in a water line. I shouldn't say infection rate, but they're able to take the amount of bacteria in a water line and take it almost to zero. So pretty impressive. I'll get more specifics on that, but I do know they're the best at it. So anyways, got all these. There's 10 of those. Then we get down to our, this is our sterilization. So you'll notice this is where all the dirty, that's why it's red. Yellow, it means it's getting ready to go in our sterilizer. It's right there is our sterilizer. And then right over here is our, where we store all of our stuff. So pretty cool. And there is our courtyard. So you can see it up there. So courtyard's just kind of a cool view of the stream and water feature. I'll show you from above so you can see it even better. This is also one of our quiet rooms. Both these doors slam shut. So let's go ahead and head up back to the lobby and then we'll go upstairs. All right, here we are back where we started in the lobby. Let's go ahead and head upstairs. So upstairs, like I was saying earlier, this is where we have our cosmetic and implant center for our traveling patients. So of all the patients that come from all over the country, and obviously local patients as well that get implants and cosmetic dentistry, I'm gonna show you that space first because I think you'll be pretty excited about that. So we'll head down this hallway and be able to show you kind of what's unique about this space for those patients that are considering traveling or getting those kind of more unique treatment and same day smile makeovers. So here's our patient lounge where you'll be able to relax just for a few minutes while you go, before you go to your private room. So you'll notice down this room here, instead of having separate treatment centers or like down low, where you can kind of get in and out fairly quickly and maybe not as private, now we have rooms here that you'll notice. These are your cosmetic and implant suites. So they're fully designed for patient comfort. You've got the treatment room aspect over here. So this is where you would get your treatment. Obviously you have a TV above you, and then on the other side while you're waiting for your veneers and crowns, whatever treatment we might be getting, or if you brought a spouse or significant other with you, they'll get to chill and relax right over here in this living space. You also will have your own private, gotta push, your own private balcony. And those, they'll be divided here in just maybe a few days. They're gonna put up some dividers, but so this will be private, which will have a fireplace for you. And look at your view, not too bad, right? For those that are utilizing these cosmetic and implant suites. Pretty nice view of the water feature, the spring kind of in the middle, and the stream that goes down the outside. Here's cosmetic suite 2. And we'll go back in on cosmetic suite 2 here. So that's where all the offices are at, by the way, over there. So like if you call our office, and I'll take you over there in just a minute, but that's the side that they'll be answering your calls. All right, so here is cosmetic implant suite 2. And we are opening with 2 of those, and we have 3 total that capacity. The third one's down there, and it's the exact same, so I won't take you down that way. Let's head out back to the front, and we'll go. So this is the south side wing of the 2nd floor, and this is where sterilization will be over here. And then we've got design. So designing your veneers and smile is going to be done right there. And then this is our milling chamber space here. So this is where we create, so CAD/CAM is where we make all of your veneers. There's 6 milling machines. Obviously 4 have been installed there, but there'll be a total of 6. All right, let's get over to those that are going to be lining your teeth. So like braces and Invisalign, so we call it innovative orthodontics. This is your space. So right over here is the waiting space. So check-in desk for everybody upstairs, but here's the waiting space for you guys. You'll have a couple TVs on either side of these walls and some built-in furniture there. I think some of the furniture is a little bit delayed. COVID has been a pretty nice difficulty for, I think, every construction and build, but our team has done a really nice job of fighting through all of that. So shout out to Buxton Cubic Dodd and SCG and that's Snyder Construction Group and all those who've been involved. So thank you so much for working your tail off to build this beautiful place for our patients and help us make a difference. So down here, this is our, so if you're a teenager, I don't know, maybe you're an adult that just wants to chill and play video games, but this is what this room is for you. we've got all these cool little like nooks. There's 4 of them, and we're putting game centers on the right side here. So you'll be able to play your PlayStation, your Xbox, and racing cars, and I don't know, soccer, basketball, that type of cool stuff. So here's what's called an ortho on deck. So before you go back to get your braces or your Invisalign, we've got a couple rooms. Now we're only opening with 4 of our 7, so you'll see that they're still putting these together. And there's 7 out here, and I said 8 earlier, but the 8th one is this private room right there. So, but right here you'll have a couple more chairs you can see here. There you go. All right, let's head over to the offices, because that kind of, I mean, I can show you the lab and all that detail. Wait for a future video. I'll share all the detail, and I'll have somebody help record all that. And it'll be after we get all of our furniture in and everything. So, private bathroom here. And then now this is all of our offices. So this is the office space. So our communications room. So when you call and you send emails and you're like texting and you're like, I want to be a patient, I want to travel, I want to set up a virtual consultation with Dr. O or one of our team members and one of our awesome dentists that we have here. This is the room that will be answering those calls for you. So what a cool space. They've got a nice little standing and sitting desks that go up and down, and a pretty cool view of the courtyard here too. It's a little toasty in here. We're gonna have to crank that AC. But each room, you'll see all the glass. We have a lot of blinds going in, or shades going in here in the next few days. So down this hallway here, we go into our administrative office, which is right here. And that's where Brittany, our administrator, basically our office manager is. And these are the Jessicas right now. We have a couple of people that work pretty darn hard on making sure accounts are all cleared up and that the insurance is all done correctly. This is their space, so pretty cool. And let's go outside to I'll connect you over to the creative office. The creative office is a space that we want to use for being creative. So it's where Michael will edit videos, come up with content. It's where I'll work a little bit. It's where my wife will work a little bit. But this is the creative office. So I really love the light feature fixture. It's pretty bright today, so things just don't look maybe as cool as I like them to look, but that's okay. You guys don't mind, right? At least you're getting an idea of what this office and the vision is for here. So I think after showing you just for a few minutes, I think it's something I want to at least share. Why go to all this effort to try to make something this grand and large and maybe some might say over the top. And I just want to quickly say that, and I'll talk more about it in the future, but we want to really change the way people view going to the dentist. We know that people fight a ton of anxiety and fear when it comes to the environment that dentistry is done in. And obviously environment's a big role for not just the way the patients feel, but it's also a big for the way that our team can actually interact with our patients. So our team is the best. It's how we're able to give such great care. And you can't give the best without a great team. And I think if you look at our reviews and our reputation, that's largely because they're just amazing people that know why they came in to help people. And this environment's going to help them only to do even better than what they already do. So that's pretty cool. And then the other aspect is when patients come in, they're gonna not think, there's no way you're gonna feel like you're in a dental office here. And that's intentional because we want people to feel very relaxed. We want them to let their guard down so they can open up into what bothers them about their smile and their health and make what gives them anxiety so we can better help them. And that's been pretty transformational for us in the way that we've been able to make a difference in people's lives by fixing their teeth. So, our smiles are important. We believe if you don't have a smile, it's everything. And so we really believe in that. That's why this place exists. And we're excited to, not just change more lives with impacting their smile, but I mentioned rheostat earlier. That's going to be an amazing opportunity to help more and more dentists and professionals see what's possible with dentistry, because I feel like we can really make a big difference. So, all right, now if you stayed around till now, I've got a little bonus section for you. This is kind of like, hey, I'm really passionate about grilling outside and cooking, and so here is that space. This is our grill space. So it's not quite done. Obviously, in a couple of weeks, it's going to look dramatically different, but we've got a couple grills going in here and barbecues, and then a gas grill here, and this will all be kind of like a nice hangout with a couple of TVs And let me take you out to this walkway above. Not bad, right? What a pretty view. I love the fact that this place sits right out in the Ozarks, because even though there's a busy highway on the other side of the building, out the back you've got this really serene view of the Ozarks. And obviously it's fall right now, so things are really pretty. Love the changing leaves and everything. So let's go ahead and show you guys. I'll show you our break room, and then I'll take you downstairs and I'll finish it up with our conference room, and we'll call it a wrap for this video, okay? This is our break room. And we've got a pretty nice space for our team. We've got refrigerators and ovens and microwaves, all the good stuff. So lockers for them as well. I don't know there we go. Oh, this is a little nook here for, you know, when you get like a phone call or you need to call somebody and need some privacy, that's a great space for that. And then let's go ahead and head downstairs. All right, trying to keep it quick. I didn't do a great job, but here is our, basically our team's restrooms. So we've got some nice place for them to take showers and have a nice little space for them. And then here is our conference room right around the corner. This is on the north wing that we're not putting any chairs in yet. You'll see it's kind of the exact same as the south wing I showed you earlier. There's the hallway that connects the two. I'll show you that in just a second, but here's our conference room. And I'll walk you out here so you can see. This is kind of one of my favorite views, if you can appreciate it. It's the glass walkway basically connecting the two, the north and the south wings. So there you go. And the creek goes right up underneath the glass. So, and then the other side. All right, so we'll end with that. So I hope you guys really enjoyed this tour of Innovative Dental's new office. Really excited to share it with you know, all of the followers on our channel, and to really make a difference in people's lives. So hey, if you watch this and you're like, hey, I want to be a patient, or I want to get a virtual consultation, I've seen some of the other videos and I'd like to see what I can do about changing my smile, definitely go to yoursmiledestination.com. I'd love to connect with you in a virtual consultation. If you're going, hey, I want to learn more about dentistry, keep tuned. Especially if you're a professional, for the rheostat, we'll obviously launch that as I think we're going to go with a whole new channel on that. And if you maybe don't want to miss another video and want to learn more about dentistry, hit subscribe, like, share it with your friends, and you know what, you guys have an awesome weekend. Keep smiling. It looks good on you.